All right, so number 4, my 4th favorite in the collection is Spiced Pineapple Samba, and you can see that the pattern behind it is a little different than the other ones. I really love the color of this wax. It's not like a bright orange like the mango dragon fruit. It's like an orange sherbet orange. It's like almost like a pastel orange, and I think it's really, really pretty. It says, a hint of spice revs up the tempo in this blend of golden juicy pineapple soaked in brown sugar. Let's dance. This smells to me, it smells exactly to me like a pineapple steak, and I know that sounds weird, but if you've ever had a pineapple steak, like if you go to certain restaurants, they serve pineapple steak, and it's basically just a gigantic hunk of pineapple that they put on the grill to where it's kind of like glazed, you know, or caramelized, and like turn it over, and then you just eat the big old warm chunk of pineapple, and it's really delicious. So it kind of has, you know, when something gets glazed, like if you candy, you know, nuts, or if you glaze something, it gets that sweet sugary, you know, the sugar of the glazed fruit. I don't know, the crystallized sugar in the fruit. I don't know how to explain it, but it smells to me like when you eat a pineapple steak, you get the pineapple and then you get the sweetness of the glaze, and so I'm sure that's the brown sugar. It's just delicious. Like, it's not just a straight up pineapple candle. It definitely has the sugary sweet note in there, like if you take pineapple and sprinkled sugar on it. I don't know, it's very interesting, and I really, really like it, and I did not expect to like this one nearly as much as I do, but I would say that is the 4th favorite out of the collection. All right, 5th, I have to put Rainforest Gardenia, and you guys have heard me say several times that I'm not really a floral person. I don't tend to gravitate towards floral candles initially. I like sweet, fruity bakery notes better, but this one, it has this really light kind of pastel blue, robin's egg blue wax. It almost looks white there on camera. I would have put this one further down the line because it's not my personal favorite scent. If you like floral candles, you're gonna like die when you smell this. This is so strong. I wouldn't normally have ranked it so high, but because of the strength of the candle, I think it needed to be kind of bumped up the list out of the best of the collection. It is so strong, and a sales associate told me that she's already burning one, and it's like throw you out of your house strong as far as the throw. So I'm really excited about that. I mean, I can handle a floral candle as long as I've got throw. Like, I have got to be able to smell the candle if I'm gonna like it. So I have to rank it up there because there are 2 candles in this collection that are like way, way stronger than the others. This is one of them. The other one is the black teak wood, which I'll get to in a minute, but it's so strong, and it's Rainforest Gardenia. It just smells exactly like a gardenia flower, just exactly straight up gardenia. It says on here, an intoxicating white floral note with lush green undertones mixes with fresh bamboo and sweet apple water. It's a gardenia candle. I don't get anything but a gardenia flower, but it's beautiful, and I think it's really authentic, which is also something that, you know, I can appreciate about it, that the scent is, you know, spot on to what it's supposed to be. So yeah, it's so strong. I might have to burn this one in like smaller increments because I'm afraid this one might be the type of candle that like gives you a headache because it's so strong. But I don't know, I had to rank it up high. I was surprised that I like this one as much as I do. It's just really authentic. I don't know. I really was pleasantly surprised by this one. So I had to kind of bump it up on my list higher than where I expected it to be in the beginning. All right, next up, number 6 out of 8. So this is a little bit lower on the list. This one is Brazilian Blue Waters. And I really think this one is one of the prettiest out of the collection. I really love the bright blue vibrant wax. I think it is just super gorgeous. I think this is a beautiful candle. I would say out of the packaging, this is one of the prettiest ones in my opinion. This one is a direct repackage of Brazilian Blue Waters. It's came out before. I don't remember exactly what collection or when, but this is not a new scent. It has been released before. It says that it says, escape to Brazil's beautiful blue shores with the fragrance of ocean waves, sea foam, and dappled sunlight. This is, to me, it's just basically a water note. It is a nice, clean water note. It almost reminds me of like a Sea Island cotton, you know, that scent. It almost has like a clean linen feel to it. but it's a nice water note. It's very cooling and very relaxing. A lot of the candles in the collection are like spicy, warm, tropical, makes you think of like heat, heat, heat. This one is the opposite. It's cooling, relaxing. It like makes you want to take a nap. I feel like this would be the perfect candle to burn in your bedroom before you go to sleep at night, because it's just such a soothing scent. It's not that strong. It's kind of light, which is why I think this would be a perfect like before you go to bed in your bedroom scent. It would just like relax you and help the stresses from the day just kind of disappear. So yeah, I like this one. I really do like it. It is a repackage, but it is beautiful. It's just lighter than the other ones, and so I just didn't put it up on the list. It's not, unique, so it just isn't. You could pass on this, especially if you burned Brazilian blue waters before, but I really like the packaging. I think that's cute. So if you're collecting it for that, I totally get it. All right, 7 out of 8. Here we go. We have black teakwood. Now, this is 1 out of 2 of the strongest candles in the collection, the other one being Rainforest Gardenia. This is said to be a direct repackage of mahogany teakwood. To me, it smells a little different, but I'm sure if everybody else in the world is saying it's a direct repackage, it's probably just my nose. You know what I mean? But it's nice. It's definitely a cologne scent. I have a mahogany teakwood left over from the Snow and Slopes collection. So when I burn this, I might, kind of compare them side by side later on. What I really like about it is I think this, out of the whole collection, this one has by far the best packaging. I really love the kind of tan and black, it looks very, like it's very pop art, almost like it's very contrasting in the colors. What I absolutely love about this is the black wax. I honestly might have passed on this one, but because of the black wax, I just wanted it. Black wax candles are not that common. You don't see them all that often, and I just think they're unique and interesting looking. They're eye-catching, and so they make really good, visual pieces in your home. It says, rich and mysterious black teakwood blends with soft sandalwood and crisp lavender in an elegant home fragrance. You definitely do not smell lavender whatsoever. This is a musky cologne scent. I mean, it's like mahogany teakwood, musky cologne. You don't smell any of that other stuff. So if you don't like mahogany teakwood, you're gonna hate this. They're the same candle, but this one is way prettier than any of the mahogany teakwood packagings that I have seen. I favor this a lot more. They basically took mahogany teakwood, dyed it black, and called it black teakwood. But I think out of all the candles in the collection, this one is the most visually appealing. I think it has the most interesting packaging, and I love the fact that it has black wax because that's not something you see all the time. And so I definitely wanted to have it, in my collection. I don't know if this one's gonna be one I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to burn it because the scent's not new, but I like it. I think it's neat, and this one looks very tiki to me. I just like the dark coloring. I just think this one is very like masculine looking. I thought it was an interesting candle. Okay, and the last one, the one that I think out of all of them you could pass on if you had to pass on one of them, would be this one. This is Rio Red Guava. This is, from what I'm understanding on YouTube, a direct repackage of Red Guava Lava that came out last year in the Hawaiian collection, I believe. I actually did not buy that candle last year, so I don't have it to smell and compare and tell you yes it is or no it isn't. But based on, I can just tell you what I've seen and heard in reviews, and everybody is saying it's just Red Guava Lava, repackaged under a different name. To me, the reason why I rank this one low, for one, it's a repackage. Two, it just is boring to me. For one, this packaging looked off to me. Like when I think of tropical, I don't think of like pink and white. It looks like Valentine's Day colors instead of like tropical islandy feeling type candles like everything else. The packaging just is off. It looks like a Valentine candle. It doesn't look like the rest of them. It seems like it doesn't fit as far as like this weird with the pink and white on the label. The wax is just like a pretty red cranberry color, not that unique, not that interesting. So I think it's kind of boring as far as the packaging. The scent is nice. If you like Red Guava Lava, you will like this. It says that it says, bring home the vibrancy and beauty of Rio with succulent tropical guava layered over flavorful passion fruit. I get more passion fruit than guava in this, and that's kind of weird because it's Red Guava, but I get more of the passion fruit smell. It's nice. It's a nice tropical scent. Like if you don't like florals, you could pass up the Rainforest Gardenia and get this one instead. But it's just, it didn't pique my interest the way the other candles in the collection did. I found it to be somewhat just kind of meh, you know, take it or leave it. You're not going to like regret if you don't get it. Now if you want one of each in the collection, kind of like I do, you know, I get it. But if like money is tight and you can't afford them all, you can pass on this, because for one, it's going to be repackaged again. So it's not one that I'm like, you need to get it. Who knows if it will be here again. I'm sure it will come back out as Red Guava Lava or Red Guava, whatever. Just give it some time. I don't know. It just, the packaging with the pink and the white and the red just seemed off. It just doesn't seem like it fits with the others. And I don't know. I didn't care for it. Alright, so those are my first impressions, my thoughts, my rankings. Which candles could you live with or live without from the new Brazil collection? Hopefully you found this informative or helpful. This is all of the candles in the entire collection, so I bought one of each just because I always want one of each candle in the collection, and then I burn through them. And the ones that I just really love, I'll go back and get another one when they have them on sale next. I don't ever return candles. Like, I like to review them, and even if they're bad, I like to burn through it and then, you know, share my opinion. I don't like to just take it back and say, don't buy it. No, I want to, you know, tell you the real experience. So yes, those are, you know, everything I've gotten from the Brazil collection. I'm going to start burning these probably mid-February to the end of February, because we have not gotten snow here at all. It was like in the 70s last week. It was so warm, and so it's like winter hasn't even started. Why am I burning all these tropical candles yet? I still have winter candles I need to burn. It hasn't even been winter yet. We have snow predicted for Wednesday, so maybe I'll feel more wintry then. So I'm just gonna hold off a little bit. I wanted to make sure I got them all, so that when it came time to review them and really start rolling out reviews, I wouldn't be able, you know, I wouldn't be like, oh, I didn't get that one and now I can't get my hands on it or whatever. But I have them all. Those are my first impressions. Hopefully that will be informative enough for you to kind of get an idea of which ones you want to buy and which ones you don't. I think on the 9th of February is when those 10 off 30 coupons are going to start working, as well as the Love and Sunshine collection coming out, and the Happy Home, I'm assuming, is coming out then as well. But so yeah, that is my thoughts, or those are my thoughts on the Brazil collection. Let me know which ones you guys like the most, or which ones you are hoping to pick up. Sorry this was so long. I just had a lot to share, and I kind of took notes about what I thought about each one and really thought long and hard about what I wanted to tell you guys. So yeah, so let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!